What's going on, guys? GlockGuy226 here, and I've been asked by a couple people now to do a little review on my plate carrier, or at least let you guys know how my plate carrier is set up. So I will be doing that. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a shot of how it is, how it fits. My wife makes fun of me if I ever throw this thing on around the house. She says I'm nuts, whatever. It is not by any means a super expensive plate carrier. The plates weren't very expensive. I actually got this set up as a gift. So it's nothing that's top of the line. Don't be prepared to be oohing and ahhing over these expensive plates or carrier. It's actually quite a budget carrier, but for my purposes of it as a civilian, I think it's just fine. I will wear it when I go shoot sometimes. It's fun to train in. Me and a buddy, throw these on, our mag pouches and stuff, and, get out and use this stuff. So it is fun to do that. It is good to train like this. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It shouldn't be taken as a joke, but in all honesty, I don't have $500 or $600 tied up in my plate carrier. I just don't. Now, some people might take this more seriously, and I take it serious. I just don't see the need as me for a civilian with the likelihood of me ever having to use this. Hopefully I never have to, but if I do, it will serve its purpose. So let's sit down and go over this stuff, guys. Alright guys, so I got the plate carrier off, ready to talk about it a little bit. This is, like I said, a pretty much budget setup, but it gets the job done for me as a civilian. Like I said, I do like to train in it. I do like to go out to the range with it even. Now, this setup, exactly how it sits right now, is 6 mags, 2 plates, weighs 26 pounds. I think it was 26.2. So it is a rather heavy setup, but if you've ever wore plate carriers, you do know once you throw it on and that weight's kind of balanced out, it's not as bad. Now, it doesn't make it any easier if you're out shooting with it or training with it especially. It is a task, it is a job, but if you decide you do want a plate carrier, at least get out and shoot with it a little bit. Get used to wearing it. We all could be in better shape, and I know we all procrastinate about that a lot. So, if you're going to get a plate carrier, like I said, at least get out and use it. Now, me personally, I if I had the money, I totally would buy like a Mayflower or like a Cry or like some $200-300 carrier, just the actual vest. I have no problem with guys that do that. I wish I could do that. Now I probably could if I prioritized, saved up and budgeted for it. But like I said, this was a gift to me. I have had other plate carriers. I've had sappy plates, and for how much use I really get out of it, and the chances of an actual combat, actually seeing combat for me happening is pretty unlikely. Now, it's not bad to be prepared. It's not bad to have the best of everything. But for my situation, this thing gets the job done for me. Like I said, I do know it's not the best, guys, but it does work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go over how I have this thing set up. I have some of the other stuff I run on here sometimes, and I will go over that stuff too. So the actual carrier itself is a Condor MOPC. It's their modular operator plate carrier. For the multicam, it's right around $90 to $100. It's comfortable, easy to get on, easy to get off. Very strong mollies. I know Condor's not the best stuff in the world, guys, but it is a pretty nice plate carrier for the money. I definitely am not disappointed with it. Like I said, they have extra padding up here for your shoulders. They got a D-ring on here, mollied all the way around the sides. It's not a bad plate carrier. Like I said, I can't complain about it for $100. I think it was a little under 100, so like 90 or something. So all in all, this whole setup was a gift to me. So either way, I like it. I'm happy with it. It works for me. Now, I run 6 AR mags on the front. I can run AK mags in these pouches. They are a little bit bigger. The AR mags are just fine. They're not going anywhere. But I can also run AR mags. Or AK mags, I'm sorry. I typically keep my AR mags in here, though, just as a ready-to-go type deal. It is a lot nicer having a chest rig. I also do have a chest rig that I do wear if I'm out shooting or training, and it is a little bit easier than toting, your full-on plate carrier around. So 6 AR mags up front. Typically on the side, I run this stuff here. This is just a double mag pouch. I keep 220 round SIG 226 mags, so extra 40 rounds of 9mm. I usually run that on my left side, as well as my little med kit, kind of just an emergency kit all in all. I also run that on my left, because when I'm running this, I run an outside the waistband holster, whether it's for a Glock, a SIG, whatever, And for me personally, I'm not an expert on plate carriers. It just seems like most of the stuff's out of the way, trying to get to that holster and whatnot, especially with the rifle hanging. And it just, like I said, I'm not an expert on how to set these up. If you guys have any advice on it, feel free to drop it below. I am by no means an expert. I just had quite a few guys that wanted to see how my setup is, wanted to see how my plate carrier is set up. So I'm going to go ahead and go over a little bit just what I keep in here. Like I said, it's like my medical kit slash just kind of an all-in-all emergency kit. I have some poison ivy wipes. These always come in handy. I get poison ivy. Our daughter gets it. Extra ear pro just in case you need it. Kind of like, well, compressed gauze. You can never have too much compressed gauze. A lens cleaner for optics. And it looks like that's all that's in the front pouch. And now you guys can set these up however you want. Like I said, there's guys that are really into this, and they're definitely way more advanced on the plate carrier setups than I am. I actually probably need to get a dedicated IFAK for this carrier. I do have different IFAKs that are in like bug out bags and stuff, but I probably should put one together for the plate carrier. I keep a little Leatherman multi-tool in here. I have a couple of these. These are really, really great, guys. Very, very small and easy to use. Now, there's a lot of other brands that make, small multi-tools as well. Doesn't hurt to have a couple of them laying around. I keep a TK4 in here. A lot of people are big on like the Rats tourniquets, and they're great as well. I just know of a military surplus store where I can go get these things really, really cheap. So I like to stock up on these, leave them all over the place in the car, different bug out bags, an EDC bag, my plate carrier setup. I keep a Bic lighter. It doesn't hurt to ever have a lighter. Some CLP wipes. CLP is great stuff, guys, if you're not familiar with it. A handy Glock pen. You never know when you're going to need a pen. And I also have a bunch of these like little mini screwdrivers. Now, my multi-tool has like screwdrivers, but these are just handier to have. They're super small, readily available. They don't take up much room. I like to always keep a little bit of 550 cord in my stuff. This isn't a whole lot, but it is enough. Say I need a little bit in a pinch, it will get me by. I also have just your typical Band-Aids, more Band-Aids. This is rust protection for firearms, pretty much like a silicone cleaning cloth. And that's pretty much what I have in here, guys. Like I said, it's not really like a dedicated IFAK. It's kind of more just like a emergency kit, I guess you could call it. So I know I do need an IFAK on here, guys, but this gets the job done. I do have an IFAK in my range bag that is always with me when I go shooting. This is just more or less something that I throw on the plate carrier at times. It gets the job done for what I need it. So mag pouches, my little emergency kit slash medical kit that I do keep on here. Now I want to go over what kind of plates are in here. They're steel plates, so they are heavy. Ceramic plates are very nice, guys, but they're also pricey. And like I said, for us civilian dudes, we really don't need all this. There's probably a lot of stuff we really don't need, I guess. But it just, like everything else, depends how far you want to take it. Now, the plates are secured in here very well. Like I said, for the price of this plate carrier and it being kind of like on the budget side of plate carriers, I was really surprised how nice it actually is. Now, with these plates, guys, if I can get them out here, kind of a good thing they're in there. I have heard a lot of mixed stuff about this stuff. The Come and Take It armor, the KD armor. These are swimmer's cut curved plates. Like I said, they're steel. They are level 3. They're rated for, 308, 7.62 NATO ball rounds. And I have seen some stuff online of guys saying, or actually videos, they have video proof, I can't deny it, saying a 5.56 rounds goes straight through it. Then I have seen other testing videos where it actually is stopping a 308 round. So as far as these plates go, I honestly can't tell you. I mean, hopefully they would stop something. I do plan on getting better plates for this setup, guys. But as this being a gift, I actually just got this setup for Christmas this year. So a little less than a little over a month ago. I can't complain. I was just ecstatic to be getting something gun related, gear related. I'm a gear freak, I'm a gun freak. So getting something like this was very, very cool. I was very excited. I'm not going to say, oh, those plates suck, I don't want them. You know what I mean? So it does serve its purpose. It works for me as a civilian. If I do catch a deal on some plates sometime down the road, yeah, I might upgrade. You know, keep this, maybe get another vest for the wife or something, you know, in a worst case scenario kind of deal. But it does get the job done, guys. Like I said, don't quote me being on here saying that I have the best vest and this is how you should set your carrier up. This is just what I do personally. If you guys get something from it, that's great. This is why I do these videos. A lot of guys request stuff, and I always try to do that. Even if one person likes this video, you know, the guy that wanted to see it, as long as he's happy with it, I'm good. I do this for everybody, but I really just want to keep you guys happy and interested. So I hope you guys do actually like the setup. Like I said, for the money, it's really not bad. There's probably about a little over 200 bucks in this setup with extra pouches, so that's really not bad. Now, if I were to just go order some right now, I probably would go on ar500armor.com, order one of their packages. They have really good packages. They have a very, very good name in the armor community. So this thing gets the job done. I can't complain. It is comfortable. It serves its purpose for me. But hopefully you guys like the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, sub to the channel, and have a good night, guys.